Let's start our first news. Disaster struck almost immediately in the highly anticipated showdown between Max Holloway and Conor. Just seconds into the fight, Conor threw his very first kick and instantly appeared to suffer a serious knee injury. Moments later, Max closed the distance, landed a few shots, and the referee stepped in to wave the fight off. Officially, Max Holloway secured a first-round TKO victory in just over a minute. Many fans believe the injury may have existed before the fight even started. During his backstage preparations, Conor appeared to stumble while removing his shoes, raising concerns that something was already wrong before he made the walk to the cage. Islam reacted to the situation by posting, "Conor beat Conor. Congrats, Max." After one fan accused Ali of using Islam's account, Islam simply replied, "No, bro." Rafael dos Anjos joked, "The pinky toe again?" before adding that he genuinely felt bad for Conor and wished the fight had ended differently. Jake Paul responded with laughing emojis, while Matt Brown claimed he had predicted Conor would never fight again. Jamal Hill described the outcome as unfortunate and disappointing. Kevin Lee called it one of the most embarrassing situations imaginable, saying Max received the easiest payday in MMA history without even needing to engage in a real fight. Chito Vera congratulated Max for securing the bag, while Corey Anderson wondered whether Dana White or Conor's fans were more upset by the result. During his live reaction, Ariel Helwani immediately noticed something was wrong. He pointed out that Conor looked sluggish, unstable, and uncomfortable from the opening seconds. Seconds later, Conor's leg gave out completely, and the fight was stopped. Paddy celebrated the moment by declaring that the new boy was in town and that he could now become the face of the organization. Backstage footage later showed Conor remaining calm despite the setback. He admitted the situation was unfortunate and stated that after all the hype, they would need to run it back one more time for the boys. Move on to another news. There is still no official word from Justin Gaethje regarding whether he plans to retire following his incredible victory. But one former champion has already stepped forward to admit he got his prediction completely wrong. Demetrius Johnson recently revealed that he personally apologized to Justin after confidently predicting that Ilya would defeat him. During an interview with Ariel Helwani, DJ explained that before the fight, he truly believed Ilya was simply too dangerous and too sharp for Justin to overcome. DJ admitted that he looked at Justin's history and saw a pattern that convinced him the result was inevitable. He pointed to previous fights where Justin had been dropped or badly hurt, including battles against Eddie Alvarez and Charles, believing that eventually those moments would catch up with him against an elite finisher like Ilya. Because of that, DJ publicly picked Ilya to score a knockout victory and expected the fight to be one-sided. Instead, Justin delivered one of the biggest surprises of the year and completely changed the narrative. DJ later ran into Justin on the red carpet and decided to address it face-to-face. He walked over to him and immediately admitted that he had gotten the prediction wrong. According to DJ, he told Justin, "I got that one wrong. You proved me wrong. Congratulations." Justin's response was simple, but perfectly summed up his performance that night. He smiled and replied, "I know, man. I'm a dog." Justin then added that everything had clicked for him on fight night and that he was completely locked in from start to finish. DJ agreed and admitted that Justin had impressed him in a way he did not expect. Against a fighter many believed was untouchable, Justin dug deep, stayed composed under pressure, and reminded the entire MMA world exactly why he remains one of the toughest competitors in the sport. On that night, Justin didn't just win. He silenced the doubters and defeated a man many thought could never be beaten. Move on to another news. Robert Whittaker made a statement in his light heavyweight debut, defeating Nikita Krylov via third-round TKO and reminding everyone exactly why he has spent years competing among the elite of the sport. The finish came after Robert landed a massive right hand that appeared to seriously damage Nikita's jaw, forcing the referee to step in and bring the contest to an end. It was the perfect ending to a night that represented far more than just another victory. After suffering back-to-back losses and making the difficult decision to move up in weight, Robert admitted that the emotions leading into this fight were intense. The nerves were overwhelming at times, and there were moments when he knew the MMA world was already writing the ending to his story. Instead, he delivered a performance that sent a completely different message. According to Robert, he was proud to show the world that Bobby still got it. The move to light heavyweight also brought major changes to his preparation. For the first time in years, the weight cut felt manageable. He revealed that he only had to remove carbohydrates during the final day of the cut, making the process feel completely different from his middleweight days. Robert explained that this feels like his natural weight class, the division where he feels strongest, most powerful, and most comfortable inside the cage. Despite that, there was still work to be done. He revealed that he began his water cut at around 220 pounds before making the final weight requirement. Inside the fight, Robert believed he did significant damage during the opening round and quickly began finding his rhythm. By the second round, he felt he had completely figured out Nikita's timing, reach, and movement patterns. He admitted that the pace of the first round drained his gas tank early, but as the fight progressed, he settled down, recovered, and regained control of the action. Robert also emphasized that he trains relentlessly and believes he possesses championship-level skills and the mentality of a world champion. While he was pleased with the result, he remained critical of his own mistakes, pointing to technical issues that still need improvement. Most importantly, he explained that the last few camps and fights forced him to make changes in his life and career. He needed to rediscover his passion for the sport and bring back the love for competing. Judging by his performance and attitude this week, Robert believes he has done exactly that and has emerged as a different man. Move on to another news. Mario Bautista picked up one of the biggest victories of his career, defeating Cory Sandhagen by unanimous decision in a highly competitive battle that had fans and analysts debating the scorecards until the final bell. The victory also leveled the score between the two fighters at 1 win apiece after their first meeting back in 2019, when Cory secured a first-round armbar victory. This time, however, it was Mario who walked away with his hand raised after 15 minutes of non-stop action. From the opening round, both fighters pushed an incredible pace and showcased some of the highest-level mixed martial arts of the entire event. The exchanges were technical, the scrambles were relentless, and neither man gave the other a moment to breathe. Belal Muhammad reacted during the fight, commenting that Herb Dean's warning for shots to the back of the head only seemed to fire Mario up even more as the action continued. The MMA guru also shared his scorecard, explaining that he had the fight extremely close, but ultimately gave the contest to Mario by a score of 29-28. According to his assessment, rounds 1 and 3 belonged to Mario, while Cory clearly took the second round. Round 2 was arguably Cory's strongest moment of the fight. He found his rhythm, landed clean combinations, and appeared to shift the momentum in his favor heading into the final round. However, the knockdown early in round 3 proved to be a massive turning point in the contest. That moment gave Mario the edge he needed and ultimately became one of the deciding factors on the judges' scorecards. Despite the result, many fans believed there was still a strong argument for Cory winning the opening round, which only added to the debate surrounding an already razor-close fight. After the victory, Mario made it clear that he takes pride in finishing strong and believes the third round is always where he performs at his best. He also pointed out the quality of opponent he had just defeated, noting that Cory's losses have almost exclusively come against champions or former title challengers. For Mario, this was more than just another win. It was a career-defining performance and one that he believes has earned him the opportunity to compete for the next title shot in the division. Move on to another news. Paddy Pimblett delivered one of the most dominant performances of the night, submitting Benoit Saint-Denis with a lightning-fast Darce choke just 52 seconds into the very first round. From the opening exchange, Paddy wasted absolutely no time imposing his game plan. The moment an opportunity presented itself on the ground, he transitioned smoothly into the submission and locked it in with incredible precision. Within seconds, the fight was over and the arena erupted. The victory immediately sparked conversations about what comes next for Paddy, especially after he made it clear that he wants the biggest names available in the division. Following the fight, Belal Muhammad praised Paddy's performance and reminded fans that he had predicted this outcome all along. According to Belal, Paddy's grappling was simply on another level compared to his opponents. He later added that the transition into the submission was incredibly smooth and one of the slickest sequences of the entire event. Gilbert Burns also reacted, calling it an easy night for Paddy the Baddy, while Glover Teixeira praised the technique behind the finish and compared it to an elite-level neck attack. Jared Gordon congratulated Paddy on the victory and described the submission as an impressive display of high-level grappling. The MMA guru also weighed in on the performance, calling it an easy first-round submission and praising Paddy's ability to capitalize instantly when opportunities appear on the mat. According to him, Paddy's grappling remains extremely dangerous whenever he chooses to fully utilize it, and the submission itself was proof that fans should stop underestimating his ground game. Kenny Florian described the finish as a nasty submission, while Derek Brunson kept his reaction simple by saying that Paddy put his opponent straight to sleep. Ariel Helwani also joined the discussion and suggested that the next opponent for Paddy could potentially be Ilya or even Conor. As for Paddy himself, he made his intentions perfectly clear after the fight. He stated that he would gladly fight Ilya, Justin, Conor, or Max next, and insisted that he is ready for anyone the UFC puts in front of him. With another explosive finish added to his resume, Paddy sent a loud message to the lightweight division that the hype is real and that he is coming for the biggest fights available. Move on to another news. UFC 329 delivered chaos from the opening fight all the way to the main event, and the action started with Bobby Green taking on Terrence McKinney. Despite reports that the two were friends outside the cage, there was clear tension heading into the fight. Within the opening minute, both fighters were already cut, and early on it looked like McKinney was getting the better of the exchanges. He even controlled portions of the fight on the ground, but failed to capitalize on his position. Once the action returned to the feet, Bobby began targeting the body with brutal shots. Then, with only seconds remaining in the round, Green landed a fight-ending sequence and secured a dramatic stoppage, just 2 seconds before the bell sounded. The MMA community quickly reacted, with many praising the veteran's comeback performance and experience under pressure. The next battle saw Brandon Royval face Lonnie Kavanagh in an entertaining flyweight showdown. Royval dominated much of the opening round on the ground, but momentum shifted in round 2 when Kavanagh landed a huge right hand that badly hurt him. Somehow, Royval survived the storm. In the third round, he returned to his grappling, took the fight back to the mat, secured back control, and finished the fight with a rear naked choke in an incredible comeback victory. The action continued with Mario Bautista and Corey Sandhagen delivering one of the highest level fights of the night. After 3 rounds of non-stop exchanges and a crucial knockdown in the final frame, Mario walked away with a unanimous decision victory. Then came Paddy Pimblett, who wasted absolutely no time. After Benoit Saint-Denis attempted to force the grappling exchanges, Paddy immediately locked up a tight submission and forced the finish in less than a minute. The victory sent a loud message to the lightweight division that Paddy is coming for the big names. Finally, attention turned to the main event, where Conor promised he would make the fight look effortless. Move on to another news. After weeks of tension and back-and-forth comments, it appears that Jon Jones and Alex Pereira have officially put their differences behind them. During the UFC 329 ceremonial weigh-ins, Jon unexpectedly crossed paths with Dana White and Alex, while Alex was helping coach Gable Steveson ahead of his appearance at the event. Instead of ignoring the situation or letting the rivalry continue, Jon decided to address everything directly and personally. Because of the language barrier, Jon used Alex's coach as a translator to make sure his message was delivered clearly and respectfully. According to Jon, he wanted Alex to know that he never intended to disrespect him personally or diminish everything he has achieved inside the octagon. Jon explained that his frustration was never truly directed at Alex. Instead, His comments were a reaction to statements made by Dana White regarding Alex's place in MMA history. Jon admitted that hearing Dana describe Alex as a potential GOAT candidate struck a nerve and made him feel as though his own accomplishments were being overlooked. He explained that in that moment, he interpreted Dana's comments as a challenge to his legacy and his position in the sport. Jon reportedly told Alex that he felt Dana was trying to take a shot at him and that his emotional response came from defending what he had built throughout his career. He summed up his feelings by saying, "Come on, Dana." The conversation between the two fighters appeared respectful and positive, with both men taking the time to clear the air face to face. Any lingering tension quickly disappeared as Jon and Alex later posed together for a photo that was shared across social media, immediately catching the attention of MMA fans around the world. The image quickly became proof that whatever issues existed between them had been settled privately and professionally. In a sport where rivalries often continue for years, seeing two elite competitors move past misunderstandings and show mutual respect was a moment many fans appreciated. For now, it appears the beef is officially over.